Hello and welcome to Moon Goddess Tarot. I am doing a collective reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you have a lot of Pisces in your chart, or if you were just called to this reading, this message is for you. I do a 3-card spread, not particularly in any order, more just pulling cards for energy. I've already pre-shuffled, but I always like to get my hands and energies on the deck before I pull it in. First, I'd like to give honor to my spiritual team, my ancestors, my guides, all that give me the divine guidance to deliver this special message here for you. I pray that you're doing well and that you receive the message that you need to hear. You can change the different male or female characters that come up. They're only placements. You do what is necessary to make the message make sense for you. So let's get started here. Thank you, Spirit. What do you have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising with 3 cards? What energy do we have? First card is the Hangman. Second card is the Ace of Wands. Third card is the Wheel of Fortune. Well, we have 2 major arcana, so some major energies. Just go ahead and take the time to feel the energy for the message. So, with the Hangman as the first to come out, the Hangman usually, it kind of looks like someone kind of hanging around, waiting for something to happen. You can always look at the cards and get the interpretation, which is somewhat true. But really, the Hangman is about seeing a situation or changing your view on something. Something that you are doing, something that you're working on. You need to take a latter view, meaning that you need to change your perception to gain the information or the guidance that you need to go through this situation. So that's what the Hangman means. So something, a situation they're in currently, you may be going at it and kind of not progressing in the way that you want to, and so Spirit is asking you to change your perception in the way that you're looking at something. It could be a lot of different scenarios that are going on in your life, but there's something that's asking you in a particular situation to change your view on it, and that will bring the clarity. As you can see, even though he's hanging upside down, you can see the light beaming from him. This new perspective, looking at it in a different angle, is giving him the enlightenment that he needs as he waits for what he's put in. Also, the Hangman can show someone who's eager to get their reward for the sacrifices that they put in. The Hangman can be like hanging around, waiting for your outcomes to come into fruition, the things that you're wanting to see come through. Just hanging around, kind of waiting for those things, because all you can do is be patient. That's ultimately what this energy is telling you, is that you might as well sit around and hang around, because we know that you've made the sacrifices. We know that you've put in the work. Now the best thing to do is to look at it in a different angle. So that is the Hangman energy with that. You also got the Ace of Wands, which is the boom boom card. It's like the magic wand. This is fire energy. The wands are fire in their suit. It shows passion, male veracity. It shows making a family. It really has that fire, go get it energy. The wands are the doing. in the tarot. So whenever you see a wand, it's about fire. It's about doing, putting forth your energy to make something happen, to do it. So you're getting inspiration, and you have the power to do exactly what you want to bring into fruition. The aces are the beginning of the suit. So when I think about with the beginning of the suit, and with this Ace of Wands, is showing that you're doing it, that you have the initiative, you have the inspiration, you have the spark that lights the flame inside of you to make this happen and come into fruition. So again, with the Hangman, I believe that if you change your perspective on what you're doing or what you're trying to see come into fruition, manifest, if you change your projective of how you're looking at it, you will see that you indeed do have the magic wand to make that happen. Also with that, going into the next card is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is like divine intervention. So something divine is coming into your life that is going to pretty much change your will and give you ultimate fortune. So that can be a lot of different perspectives. But because it's in this arrangement, and because you have the Hangman and the Ace of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune, is telling me that you have a chance of a lifetime that you're going to achieve with this spark. But the initiate, the way to go through it is to change your perspective on it ultimately. So this message really lined up perfectly. So I'm going to be the first to tell you and congratulate you about having the power and the initiative to do what you need to do. But I'm going to tell you, in the situation that you're in, you need to change your perspective or your view on something in order to bring forth this energy and what's happening. Okay? So you have this power, you have this, and I think that you'll really take the time to, you're a Pisces, you have that dream ability, you have that ability to see things in so many different scenarios. Try changing something and looking at it differently, and I guarantee that you will see what wand that you have, this magic wand that you have, that is ultimately changing everything around you for the better in this upright position. So very direct message, and Spirit has a lot for you with those two major arcanas. Now I have some oracle cards I made. I already shuffled, and I'm just going to randomly select 3 that could ultimately give you some more clarity on the message that I just pulled. So just randomly, wherever it's telling me to go, I'm going with it. So yeah. Got 2 cards here. So the first card, you will be famous. Wow. The second card I got, oopsie, they're trying to flip on me. So right there, between 1,000 to 100,000 coming. All right. And the last card, can't trust him. So let's take some time. Really some awesome information to know about. So you will be famous. And this may be the amount of money that is starting to come in. Maybe this will be what will start off in between a range of 100 to 100,000. Could be your fee that you will be charging for clients, but something in that's coming into you. And especially, like I said, with this spark of this Ace of Wands, you have the magical power that is going to manifest some money, darling, and gonna have some eyes on you. But with this can't trust him, a lot of times when I see these cards, I don't like to do fear mongering or make people fear that there's someone in their midst, but It's just a note from spirit that it might be some untrustworthy energy around you. It could be male, it could be female, it could be describing your male energy. If you are too much in your masculine and you're trying to manifest, that could be preventing that. And maybe that's something that you may have to change the way you're looking at it. I just don't go automatically to, relationships and problems, but those do exist as well. So take it where the message fits. But I do initially always ask people to look inside themselves and see something directly and see it directly. Um, if they have something coming to them, and if these energies align, and not automatically to think that it's somebody that may have done something untrustworthy to you. So I just like to make that PSA. This is a very beautiful message. Thank you again for tuning in to Moon Goddess Tarot. I am Luna Jones. This message was for Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or any person. You might know a person that has Pisces, or you may have Pisces heavily influencing your chart. Take the message as it says. And thank you again for tuning in.